So purple teaming is a concept that's been around for a while, but a lot of organizations still aren't really applying it. It can actually add a lot of value and enrichment to the cybersecurity processes and teams that a business has. Let's start off with what purple teaming is. Well, if you have a blue team who are focused on implementing defensive controls and capabilities to keep attackers out, and you have a red team that are focused on testing those capabilities and leveling them up by emulating attackers continuously to improve the responses and controls of the blue team, and you mix them together, you have a purple team. Having a purple team is about putting people into roles to enable the blue team and the red team to work together in an engagement. So the blue team will talk about the latest controls. The blue team will share how they've detected and thwarted the attacks of the red team. That enables the red team to come up with new creative ways to attack. They get an insider advantage that accelerates the learnings above that an attacker would be able to accomplish. So working hand in hand, purple teaming becomes a kind of training exercise as opposed to an adversarial engagement.
By working closely together, the two teams can build attack plans that start at an appropriate level. So there's no point jumping in and launching advanced attacks against your defensive team if they are new and just learning how to use some of the tools. So by building up the intensity and technical complexity of the attacks being used and the techniques being deployed, you slowly but surely raise that bar of a defending team and improve the sort of security posture of the business as a whole throughout the process.
Purple teaming always brings out some of my favorite things in cybersecurity. Yeah, it's awesome to find new flaws on the red team side and show how attackers can do things. And it's a joy to see the blue team thwarting attacks that would have worked if cyber criminals had previously tried to engage that organization. But what I love the most is in purple teaming, when you get those aha moments from the team and they start working together to level up. I'm reminded of a particular example working with a military organization in quite a diverse battlefield. So a lot of different types of devices, quite a sizable infrastructure, a lot of different places the attackers could probe. In many ways, a pretty unfair playground for the blue team to be able to defend. They worked through the course of the first day, and the red team were successful a number of times. They marched into that morning meeting ready to be like, ha ha, we're the best, look how we got you. But actually, through the course of the briefing, as they said, we tried this, we tried this, we tried this, the blue team were like, oh, that got stopped because of X, Y, and Z. And I walked away watching the red team realize how many times they'd failed due to bad luck or a security control or some other misstep, and decided to take another avenue when they could have succeeded. It was an incredibly valuable training exercise just from using a different perspective from someone else in a different team to think a little differently about the process of attack. I have so many of those stories, but it's creating those moments that for me makes purple teaming a real joy.